Azerbaijan, a land often described as the gateway between East and West, carries within its mountains, plains, and shores a history far older and more mysterious than many realize. Its story is not just the tale of a nation, but of civilizations that rose, vanished, and left behind silent traces woven into the landscape. The secret of Azerbaijan is that it has always been more than a crossroads. It has been a cradle of cultures, ideas, power struggles, and ancient innovations that shaped far larger parts of the world than its borders suggest. Understanding Azerbaijan means journeying deep into layers of time, where each era reveals something hidden beneath the surface of recorded history. Long before the word Azerbaijan existed, this region was home to some of humanity's earliest settlements. Archaeological discoveries in Gobustan, where rock engravings date back over 40,000 years, reveal that ancient tribes hunted, danced, worshipped, and lived their lives at the edge of the Caspian Sea. These carvings, still preserved on stone cliffs, depict boats, rituals, animals, and celestial symbols, hinting that the people of this land once had a deep connection to both nature and the stars. Historians believe this area may have been part of a migratory route for early humans moving between Africa, Asia, and Europe. This hidden prehistory suggests that Azerbaijan may have been a crucial passageway for human evolution itself. As centuries passed, the region became known as Atropatene, a name derived from Atropatene, a Persian noble who declared independence after Alexander the Great's empire fractured. This ancient kingdom, situated where modern Azerbaijan lies today, became one of the earliest bastions of Zoroastrianism. Fire temples burned with naturally rising flames fueled by underground gas deposits, giving the land a mystical reputation. Travelers believed the area to be blessed or cursed by fire gods. One of the greatest secrets of Azerbaijan is that it was once a spiritual center of the ancient world, a place where fire worship shaped both religion and governance. Even centuries later, when Islam and Christianity spread across the region, the echoes of fire worship remained in cultural symbols and sacred sites. Positioned along the Silk Road, Azerbaijan's lands grew into a network of trade and cultural exchange that brought merchants, philosophers, warriors, and explorers across its territory. Caravanserais, ancient inns built for traders, rose along dangerous paths that connected China to Europe. Goods like silk, spices, and precious stones passed through its cities, transforming Baku, Shamaki, and Gonga into thriving commercial hubs. But it wasn't just physical items that traveled here. Ideas, inventions, and languages collided in these regions, making Azerbaijan a melting pot of influences. This blending of cultures is one of its great historical secrets. The country learned to survive and thrive not by resisting the world, but by absorbing its best elements. Yet history did not grant Azerbaijan peace for long. The land's strategic location made it a constant target for empires. The Persians, Romans, Arabs, Seljuks, Mongols, and Russians all fought for control over these territories. Each conquest left behind new architectural marvels, traditions, and political systems. During the Arab Caliphate's rule, Islamic scholarship flourished, and Azerbaijan became home to poets, scientists, and astronomers whose contributions influenced the broader Islamic world. Later, under the Shirvanshahs, one of the longest ruling dynasties in the Caucasus, the region entered another golden era. Their palace, still standing in Baku centuries later, remains a testament to a kingdom that elevated art, architecture, and governance while navigating the dangers of regional power struggles. One of Azerbaijan's lesser-known historical secrets lies underground. Long before the modern petroleum industry, Azerbaijan's natural oil springs had been observed, used, and even recorded by ancient travelers. Zoroastrian priests believed that the eternal fires, fed by natural gas leaks, were sacred. By the Middle Ages, oil from Baku was being transported across continents. In the 19th century, as the Industrial Revolution swept across the world, Azerbaijan became the birthplace of the world's first modern oil well in 1846. This changed everything. Wealth, innovation, and massive migration transformed Baku into a booming center of industry. By the early 20th century, nearly half of the world's oil supply came from Azerbaijan. This resource, both a blessing and a curse, drew global attention and sparked intense geopolitical interest from great powers. But the secret of Azerbaijan's oil wealth is not just about economics. It shaped politics, wars, and international strategies. During World War II, Nazi Germany sought to capture the Caucasus, primarily because of Azerbaijan's oil fields. Hitler believed that without Baku's oil, the Soviet Union would collapse. Although Germany never reached the region, the mere fact that Azerbaijan was a critical military goal shows its global importance. This historical detail is often overlooked, yet it reveals how a small nation unexpectedly became central to the outcome of a global conflict. Azerbaijan's identity continued to evolve under the Soviet Union, while the USSR suppressed national identity. In many ways, industrialization expanded, oil production intensified, and new educational institutions emerged. Yet underlying tensions, ethnic, cultural, and territorial, persisted beneath the surface. When the Soviet Union began to crumble in the late 1980s, Azerbaijan found itself thrown into conflict, particularly over the Nagorno-Karabakh region. The early years of independence were marked by war, displacement, political upheaval, and economic hardship. The secret of this era is one of resilience. Despite the challenges, Azerbaijan slowly rebuilt itself, strengthened its institutions, and re-established its place on the world stage. Today, one of the most fascinating modern secrets of Azerbaijan is how it blends ancient tradition with futuristic change. Baku's skyline featuring the flame tower stands as a symbol of both the country's fire worship, heritage, and its rapid modernization. Beneath its historic old city, where narrow stone streets wind around medieval walls, modern energy pipelines and digital infrastructure connect the country to global markets. Azerbaijan has transformed into a regional power, balancing diplomacy between Europe, Russia, Turkey, and Iran. Its geographic position remains as important now as it was thousands of years ago. Another lesser-known aspect of Azerbaijan's story is its multicultural heritage. Throughout history, the land has been home to Muslims, Christians, Jews, Zoroastrians, and many ethnic groups. Many communities that fled conflict elsewhere in the region found refuge here, making Azerbaijan a region where diverse cultures coexisted for centuries. This cultural harmony is often overlooked in global narratives but remains one of the deepest secrets of the nation's character. Azerbaijan's landscape also hides clues to its past that are still being revealed. Archaeologists continue to discover remnants of ancient cities buried beneath layers of soil. Medieval manuscripts, long forgotten in dusty archives, are being restored and studied. Each new discovery adds to the mosaic of a nation whose history is far richer than many assume. Even the mountains contain stories: hidden fortresses, abandoned villages, and unexplored caverns that once sheltered warriors and travelers. The Caspian Sea, too, holds sunken settlements that hint at shifting coastlines and ancient civilizations lost to time. In many ways, the true secret of Azerbaijan is its endurance. Empires rose and fell, wars erupted, borders shifted, and conquerors came and left. Yet the identity of the Azerbaijani people endured through poetry, music, oral traditions, and a deep connection to the land. Mugam, an ancient musical art form from Azerbaijan, carries within its melodies the emotional memory of centuries. The poetry of Nizami Ganjavi, a literary giant of the medieval world, reflects the intellectual brilliance born from this region. These cultural treasures reveal that Azerbaijan's greatest strength has always been its ability to transform hardship into creativity. Today, Azerbaijan stands as a nation that bridges continents, religions, and histories. Its past is complex, filled with triumphs, tragedies, mysteries, and transformations. But beneath all of it lies a single, unbroken thread, a land that has always been important, always influential, and always filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. Understanding Azerbaijan means seeing it not merely as a modern state, but as a living archive of human civilization, a place where ancient fire temples once burned, where empires fought, where ideas traveled, and where resilience shaped a people who continue to rise from the chapters of their own extraordinary history.